The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the producers and/or the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of FRC Media, Bristol Community College, or the City of Fall River.
It's that time again on the program where we take a look at some of the local business news and economic development activity here in Fall River. I'm joined by Kevin Lawrence. He's the owner, editor, and publisher of Fall River Development News on Facebook. Kevin, how are you?
Very well. Hello, Keith.
Thanks for joining me as always. Let's start with sort of like a national story that's hitting locally. Walgreens, the pharmacy chain, has been hit with some hard times. And this week they announced that they're closing dozens of locations, I think across 17 states. And Fall River will see one of its locations shut down.
Yeah, the Walgreens pharmacy at 512 South Main Street here in the city will be closing permanently as of June 26th. That closure was posted on the Walgreens corporate website. They still have two remaining locations in the city on Plymouth Ave adjacent to 195, and they also have another location on the south end on Rhode Island Ave. So this location on South Main Street was also in the south end of the city, so that may have something to do with it because they do have an additional location on Rhode Island Avenue.
And I'm sure they will be communicating with customers, hopefully, about how to transfer a prescription. So maybe if they just go to a different Walgreens, it may not be a difference, because I'm sure that's all interconnected with their computer system some way, shape, or form.
Basically, they're sending the prescriptions and the records to their other locations, including the one on Rhode Island Avenue and Plymouth Avenue.
Right. I know the Plymouth Avenue store. I've been there on a number of occasions. That's a pretty busy store.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the Rhode Island Avenue store, but yeah, that's a pretty busy.
That's a 24-hour operation. That's their flagship location in the area.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. We like to talk about restaurants every week, and we've talked about 3 restaurants this week. The first one is actually an ice cream shop in the North End, and actually their location will be talking about this location itself, Ice and Roll, and their future, and also one of their neighbors that may be moving in. Let's start with Ice and Roll. They're going to be leaving Fall River.
Ice and Roll is at 4263 North Main Street here in the city. It's basically in a strip mall adjacent to a liquor store, a pizza shop, and another Haitian restaurant. They are leaving Ice and Roll, and they were very successful. If you drove by last year, the place was crowded. They're moving to Dartmouth. So they're not closing, but they're moving to Dartmouth. They'll be locating on Route 6 in Dartmouth near Crumble Cookies in that Town Plaza shopping center area. And they plan to do that very soon. And we have another story regarding Ice and Roll's location. That is the S.R. Marie restaurant in Fall River, which is adjacent to the ice cream shop. They're going to be expanding their footprint and taking over the Ice and Roll location on North Main Street. So we're not going to have a vacant storefront. Just an expansion of S.R. Marie restaurant. It's a casual restaurant offering Haitian comfort food plus catering options, and they're going to move right in to the former Ice and Roll spot in Fall River on North Main Street.
So are they going to be using both storefronts, or is it just going to be so they're just expanding into that space as well?
They're expanding. Yeah, it'll double their size. And I spoke to the owner of S.R. Marie restaurant, the Haitian restaurant, and she's going to be adding more seating. She doesn't have a lot right now. It's primarily a takeout place because of its size. But with the additional space, she'll be adding seating, and you'll be able to sit down if you would like to dine there soon.
Yeah, very good. All right. And finally, there's going to be, it looks like, another restaurant coming to downtown Fall River, not far from Government Center.
Directly across the street, the former 19 Prime Tapas restaurant, which opened in December of 2019, ceased operating last year in 2024. And now we're learning, thanks to a Fall River Licensing Board legal notice, that Cermato's Grill will take over that vacant spot formerly occupied by 19 Prime Tapas. And according to their Facebook page, I saw some pictures of seafood and Italian dishes on their menu. They haven't posted the official menu yet, but they'll be in front of the licensing board coming up on May 21st. And they're seeking a common vitulers license to operate in that location in the Academy building in the former spot occupied by 19 Prime Tapas. So that's exciting. It takes a vacancy away from the downtown area. We'll get a new restaurant, and we sincerely wish they would succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. So you don't know anything about the Cermato's. Are they somewhere else? Is this their first entree into the the restaurant business? Do you even know that?
I don't know yet. Well, I'm sure we'll
Yeah.
find out in that licensing board
Right.
meeting on May 21st. We just know that they're going to be taking over that spot. They put up a Facebook page and an Instagram page. They put some dishes on there. I don't know what their background is, but we're going to find that out, and hopefully they'll succeed, like I said.
Right. Absolutely. All right, Kevin. Thank you as always. You can check out Kevin's work at Fall River Development News on Facebook. Please give him a like and a follow. He would greatly appreciate it, and so will we. All right, Kevin. We'll talk again next week. Take care.
Thanks, Keith.